Taking us further with this is a senior advocate of Nigeria and a founding partner of Greenfield Chambers. He's an expert in ADR, and he's a fellow of both the Institute of Chartered Mediators and Conciliators and Chartered Institute of Arbitrators UK. He's a member of Body Benchers, and he doubles as the chairman, Central Planning Committee for the Nigeria Bar Association National Conference 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, taking us further is Chief Emeka Obegolu. A round of applause for him, please, as he takes the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please pardon me. We give honor to whom honor is due. I would like to take his name again. PhD SAN. I forgot to add that. Chief Emeka Obegolu. Please, a round of applause for him. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me first apologize for coming late to this event. Of course, my first deputy president of the Abuja Chamber of Commerce had stood in since morning, who incidentally is a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis, Professor Adesoji Adeshuba. A citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis. Let me present the gratitude of the organized private sector in the Federal Capital Territory and the business community to the organizers of this event, particularly the Aquarium Consort and the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, and of course, the Afrexim Bank for bringing this event to Abuja, Nigeria. For those of you who are in Abuja for the first time, I hope you've had a good time thus far, and we look forward to your experiencing the hospitality that Abuja is known for. Your Excellency, the Premier of St. Kitts and Nevis, let me rest on the protocol already established. It is a great honor to stand before this distinguished gathering at the African Caribbean Investment Summit 2025. I wish to first express my profound appreciation for convening such an important summit focused on strengthening trade and investment ties between Africa and the Caribbean. I would also like to commend the government of St. Kitts and Nevis under the leadership of His Excellency Dr. Terence Drew for your strong commitment to enhancing cross-regional cooperation and economic integration. The theme of this summit, which centers on fostering cross-regional economic growth and partnership building, could not be more timely. As we face an increasingly interconnected and competitive global market, the need for strategic alliances, particularly between Africa and, of course, as the Premier has said, between Africa and Africa, because we learned today that Caribbean is also Africa, has become a defining factor in driving sustainable development and prosperity. Today, I find myself privileged to speak on the topic, expanding market access, the role of chambers of commerce in facilitating cross-border trade. Chambers of commerce have long served as a vital platform for promoting trade and economic development. As organized private sector, we play a pivotal role in creating an environment for businesses to thrive. And this we do by providing market intelligence and trade information. We serve as key repositories of market data, providing businesses with essential information on market trends, trade regulations, and business opportunities. Through trade missions, business delegations, and B2B forums, chambers create opportunities for businesses to explore new markets and establish valuable connections. We engage with governments and policymakers to advocate for favorable trade policies and removal of trade barriers. At the Abuja Chamber of Commerce Policy and Advocacy Center, we work closely with government agencies, regulatory agencies, and others to ensure that businesses operate in a conducive trade environment. Through consistent dialogue and engagement, chambers help shape trade policies that foster cross-border partnerships. One of the most effective ways of expanding market access is through direct business interaction. Chambers create structured platforms where businesses can engage in meaningful discussions, explore partnership opportunities, and negotiate trade agreements. The Abuja International Trade Fair, organized by Abuja Chamber of Commerce, is a prime example of how chambers drive business-to-business engagement on a large scale. And on this note, we will be inviting, through the Kitts and Nevis Chambers of Commerce, will invite businesses in the Caribbean to join us for the 2025 Abuja International Trade Fair. We will the official and formal invitation card will be communicated soon. Now, to compete effectively in international markets, businesses need to be equipped with the right skills and knowledge. The Business Entrepreneurship Skills and Technology Center, or the BEST Center of the Abuja Chamber of Commerce, is a center dedicated to building that capacity for businesses through training, workshops, and trade seminars. Strengthening the technical and operational capacity of businesses ensures that they are well prepared to engage in cross-border trade. Cross-border trade, as we know, often comes with its own fair share of challenges and commercial disputes, including contractual disputes and trade barriers. As a Chamber of Commerce, cognizant of this, we have provided a mechanism for effective and efficient resolution of such disputes through dedicated dispute resolution center called the National Chambers of Commerce Dispute Resolution Center. We help businesses resolve trade conflicts amicably and efficiently. Strategic opportunities for Africa-Caribbean trade. The Africa and Caribbean regions share deep historical and cultural ties, presenting for us a unique opportunity for strategic economic cooperation. The establishment of the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement creates an integrated market of over 1.4 billion people with a combined GDP exceeding $3.4 trillion. By aligning the trade policies and fostering deeper collaboration, Africa and the Caribbean stand to benefit immensely from enhanced market access, increased foreign direct investment, and diversified trade. The private sector, supported by the Chamber of Commerce, must lead the way. We must lead the way in exploring these opportunities. We must lead the way in collaboration between African and Caribbean businesses in key sectors such as agriculture, tourism, financial services, and renewable energy, so that we can unlock new growth potentials and create lasting economic impact. As we reflect on the theme of this summit, I urge all stakeholders, governments, business leaders, and trade associations to leverage the platform of chambers of commerce to drive cross-border trade. We must work collectively to remove trade barriers and streamline custom practices, develop bilateral trade agreements that foster mutual benefits, strengthen the capacity of businesses through targeted training and market exposure, establish regular trade missions and business delegations to explore and deepen new opportunities. In conclusion, expanding market access requires strategic partnerships, Chambers of Commerce are uniquely poised and positioned to drive this agenda by fostering and facilitating dialogue, partnerships, and creating the infrastructure necessary for businesses to thrive in a global market. I am confident, and the Abuja business community is confident, that the AACIS 2025 will serve as a catalyst for deepening trade ties between Africa and the Caribbean, unlocking new opportunities for economic growth and shared prosperity. Thank you for listening. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I can only appeal before I sit down that at the end of this summit, after all has been said and done, let more be done than said. Thank you.